What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to ReZero, this time of season 4, episode 14. Looking forward to this one. It was an absolutely incredible episode last night, one of the best episodes of the whole show. I'd go as far as to say. Um, I finally understood the end sequence as well. I got the part where it was like how kind of Subaru his memory got lost in the first place, but I didn't know what like the blue ball thing was. I did see some discussions places, and it turns out that was Rem's memory. Hence, it kind of showed up with the scene with her and Subaru. Um, I did also look at some discussions about the kind of scene where Rem kind of faded away and Subaru like clutched this like light, and there was a constellation behind him. So I do know a bit more about that after reading some discussions. But yeah, that whole segment was almost entirely lost on me at the end of last week's episode. So again, I'm really glad I looked up some other people's thoughts on that. And thank you guys in the comment section for helping me out as well. But as I said, just an incredible episode of Rem coming back there. Um, I'd say the only disappointing thing, if you can really call it a disappointing thing, is that we didn't actually go into Reed's memories. So I'm hoping we can go into those at some point because I think that'd be really enlightening. But we have got a bit of trouble to deal with before that happens with who is it? Roy and Lai, I think their names are. Them going to be causing a bit of ruckus, so it should be an action-heavy episode today. But yeah, as I said, I do hope you go into Reed's memories at some point. I think that would be really cool. So it does now seem possible. I mentioned, sorry to pause so early. I probably should have mentioned this in the intro. It does now seem possible from what we saw with what's her name? Renow or something? I forget her name. It's something weird. But the blonde haired girl, she spat out Rem's memory. Now that doesn't mean Rem's gonna be back. It just means her memories are no longer consumed by her. But that does lead me to believe. Again, I'm not sure if it's the case if we kill her, we'll be able to get memories back or anything. But that does lead me to believe it is actually possible to retrieve people's memories and existences. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure about like the memories are one thing, but the people's kind of like recollections of other people. I'm not sure if that's like a separate thing or if they're just like little balls within them as well that they can like spit out. But it is possible to get those back. That was always something I was questioning because we haven't seen anything really regarding it. We've never seen somebody come back from that situation. So I wasn't really entirely sure it was even possible to save anybody that got affected by this. Especially if you killed them. Maybe if we did kill her, we could like scrape them from her insides. I feel like it's not like a physical thing though, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like there'd be nothing there if we actually done that, like literally. But yeah, it does give us some hope, I think, last week's episode. But yeah, the thing I mentioned about the constellation, it seems like Subaru might have a new ability. Something akin to the unseen hand, or is it unseen providence? I forget what he's named it now. We got interrupted. Arneb, that's the one. Marie Arneb. Um, that is an interesting point because I didn't even really question that. Why did she choose to show up then? Was it to like protect the contents of Reed's book? Was that just a convenient time for her to attempt to assume this Subaru? It's yeah, as I said, I didn't even really question that. Why did she choose then of all times? Is this just when she arrived? Like, I mean, clearly she was been here for a while, watching us eating Subaru's memories earlier. But yeah, I imagine that that's a good sign that whatever is in Reed's book is going to help us quite a bit. Rem, you've got some big hope. You've got some big hope of seeing you awake soon. Do you know what? I was almost exactly right in regards to what I said about how many episodes it's been since we've seen Rem. It was almost like 40, I think. I still got no idea what that is. Dragon. Is that just like another form of Shaola, do you think? Do you think she has like more forms than just like this scorpion? In terms of some kind of like dragon as well, maybe? There is the scene that we did see last week, right at the end there. What up with the girls doing this? Emilia last season. La, 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 la. That is incredibly impressive. I was wondering about this. Seems like she'd be pretty useful here. Lying in ambush her. Uh, this ain't good. Literally just Emilia on her own. Oh shit. So she looked, I thought she was maybe joking a bit there. I thought she was just like joking a bit, like, oh, Amelia's gone into like badass mode. I don't recognize her. Oh shit. I forget the conditions on Gluttony's kind of work. I think it's something to do with like the hands or like eat, like something like I can't remember. Like I think it was like one hand is for their memory, other is for like the memory of them, other people. I don't know. I kind of forget. Hopefully that gets recovered here, but that's not good. That's not good. I kind of thought she was just kind of joking. Not the best time to be joking, to be fair, I guess. Good night on. They're really getting to a lot of people now. Subaru, Amelia, Ram, Julius. 4 of our crew have been done over by these guys now. Hey, she just said her name. I mean, Subaru said her name, but she said it like familiarly, if you know what I'm saying. Hmm. Yeah. We could regret people. Oh, that's not the reason I was thinking. I mean, we need to keep them alive just in case. Made de shoda. They did. So she knows that she her name got eaten. That's a little rude. What are the others? Stole your moves. Nice. Use the unseen providence, bro. I mean, yeah, when you do think about it, yeah, they've got so much experience. It's kind of unfair. Oh shit! He's out here again. Oh shit! What is this guy doing? Like, to keep walking about. Bin bin. Ugh, that on dodgy tongue. Get his ass read. Itadakimasu. I do like it. Don't even need the chopsticks. The back heel. Oh, we're good for now. We're good. Julius again. Yeah, calm down. Julius, bro. You're getting smoked by this guy. So he remembers her as well. Oh, this could be a somewhat decent situation. I was about to say it kind of sucks that we have to fight Reed right here. Um, it's kind of like a decent situation. We can kind of use them to fight against each other a little bit. It's kind of like when you like in an RPG or something, you kind of lure like a creature. You do this in this very niche. In Borderlands 2, there's a DLC, and if you want to level up a lot, you can go into it. And you'll be level 1 at the start of the game. You might get like level 3 or 2 at this point. You go into the DLC. There's like a level 30 boss, and you just kind of lure them over to these creatures that will kind of attack anything, and then you gain a lot of levels. Because the like 30 levels above you. It's kind of like that a little bit. We could just kind of lure these guys together just to fight each other, and then maybe take Reed out when he's like slightly exhausted or something, maybe. But yeah, that's a strat. I haven't played Borderlands 2 for a long time, but probably one of my favorite games of all time. Um, right, you level up quite quickly at the start. Sorry, brother there. Hmm. I don't really remember. I do somewhat remember Julius having a brother. I do remember seeing him a little bit. I think last season, his brother. Um, yeah, I guess he got his memories and such eaten as well. As I said, apologies, guys. My memory's too great with that. Anyway, I don't remember seeing an awful lot of his brother. That's for sure. Do vaguely remember something regarding him though. What's happening? Oh, is that the that I was talking about earlier? Manifesting a bit more, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Oh shit! Showler's gone into crazy mode again. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Like first time we broke the rules. What the hell did we do wrong? Yeah, see, notice how Showler's not there. I was thinking maybe they are separate things. But there ain't no that whole tower defense was all around the whole way around, and it's no longer here whatsoever. So pretty damn sure that's Showler. I mean, it's only a split second, but Mady looks, a little chibi face here, looks somewhat mystified at what just happened. What the hell did we do? Rule did we break? To be honest with you, I kind of forget the rules. Um, I'm assuming this is her. Again, maybe it's a different like entity or something. I don't know. I'm 99% sure that's Showler. rule did we break? I mean, either way, his leg's fucked up, so it might be best he dies. However, if he was to die, what would happen with Rem's memory being spat out? I mean, I guess that already happened actually. Oh shit, that's the teller. Yeah, I guess that already happened actually, so that doesn't really much changes. Not much actually changes from this death actually. I was thinking it kind of resets a bit of what we went through with Rui, but no, it doesn't actually. So this is the new point. Okay, that's very quick. Yeah, they're becoming increasingly more frequent, aren't they? But maybe frequent's the wrong word. They're becoming increasingly, yeah, they're becoming increasingly like shorter distances from when he dies. What is the deal with that? I mean, to be fair, the last two times it seems when he's had any kind of interaction with Rui or an authority, Gina say. um, yeah, just to pause again for a minute. Yeah, I mean, the last couple times, I mean, the first one when he woke up, it was after. Again, I can't remember the exact details, but I'm pretty sure it was after he initially got his memory wiped. So that was after his interaction with Rui the first time, and then this time it's after his second interaction with Rui in before trying to get to Rui's memories. So looking back again, I can't say this with confidence, but if I was to look back, would I then find that just after any interaction with anybody related to the witches cult, be it an authority or a witch themselves, that would create a point? Not sure. Maybe it's something about this place that is making these more frequent, but you got to say this season especially, like the frequency of the changing of the start points has massively increased. To season one, for example, um, the span of time from each point is just seems to be getting shorter and shorter. So it's again, it's either the case that that is the pattern, or the pattern is that he's interacting more with whatever it is that creates these checkpoints in this place. But yeah, I think I'm probably onto something with the interactions with Rui, to be honest, aren't I? Because I mean, being that it was the case twice now that we interacted with her and set a checkpoint, probably means something. I'd imagine, but maybe it's just a coincidence. I can see this maybe fucking us over at some point, though. It's kind of like again a checkpoint in a game. Sometimes you'd like it to be sooner, but sometimes you want to redo an area and you can't anymore, and it's just like, oh well, I wish I could redo that. So what the hell set Showler off? I've got no idea. I don't know. I feel like it could be handy. Again, just kind of like, yeah, lead him in the direction. Although he could very well kill Gluttony, which would be an issue. Yeah, maybe it's best to just distract him. Probably gonna take a little while to get used to whose like soul is what color. Such. Apologies to pause again. So that's Rem and Ram and Atrash. Who's this? Who's this running away? Is that Amelia? Yeah, it's purple, so yeah, I'm gonna assume that's Amelia. I don't know, these guys ran off while Amelia defended them. Yeah. So who the hell's that running away? Kind of looked a bit suspicious, but no, makes perfect sense. Yeah, this is quite a handy little ability. I wonder how far this does reach. How far does this ability go exactly? Is there like a radius on it? It's not the most handy thing, but it is pretty. I say it's not that handy because a lot of the time with his return by death ability, we can figure out where people are going to be and such anyway. Again, we don't want to rely on it, so it is handy in that regard. But yeah, it's not like the biggest ability ever, I don't think. Not the biggest deal. Oh, I do like this guy actually. I do quite like this guy. You're special. You're my hero. Fuck you. Oh my god, you bastard. Die. You little bastard. I can't believe he's done that. I'm quite a fan, honestly. That's some good rage bait. That's some good fucking rage bait right there. My hero, Subaru. Tell you what, those teeth gotta be really annoying when you stick your tongue out. It must hurt. Your teeth like digging into your tongue like that. What's going on with Julius? He's still alive. Bad as you can get. Yeah, so you've got some kind of clairvoyance. What do we call this one then? Soul reading or something, do you reckon? That's Shaola? God, damn. What's Shaola doing? Oh, damn. He skewered that guy. scorpion again. God. Why does it keep turning? Yes, it is. So, okay, that confirms it. That 100% confirms it. I was 99% the way there anyway. Why do you keep turning on us? What rule did we break? Oh, nice. And she can't listen. She can't listen to you. Sure, she can. Do scorpions have ears? I wouldn't think so. I don't know. I ain't got a goddamn clue. I'm now just imagining a scorpion with rather large ears. The eardrums burst. Be surprised how close she was to that explosion. Didn't think it would be. Didn't think it would be. Let's just hope they're not lost for good with his death. You fuck off, Reed. True. We have got the tactics spot on. What's the good news here? That's Roy? Holy shit. What the hell? That's Roy? Well, glow up he's at. Really? I did not see that coming. What the hell? My hair's standing up a bit there, Julius. Breaking that news. I'm going to look up the rules because it's pissing me off, honestly. Showler's rules. That's what I'm going to type in. Okay, here we go. It's the AI result, so I'm not sure I want to look that one, to be honest. Here we go. Reddit. Ain't much better, but much better. Okay. First, no leaving. Forbidden to leave without completing the trials. Second, it is forbidden to violate the rules of the trials. Third, it is forbidden to disrespect the libraries. Maybe you could say that's what we're doing by destroying the place. But I don't think so. It's forbidden to do anything which causes destruction to the tower itself, which, again, you could say that's the case. We are fighting within the tower, so yeah. And that's it. That's all. That's the 5 rules, is it? That can't be it. I'm gonna have to look somewhere else as well. Again, I guess you could say we're breaking a couple of those from destroying the tower, but it's not doing it on purpose. So it's not the reason we're doing it. It's fortunate, yeah. So yeah, here's another one. Do not leave the tower without completing the trials. Do not violate the rules of the trials. Do not disrespect the library, specifically the books of the dead. Do not damage the tower. Um, so it must be something to do with maybe violating the rules of the trials, but we're not in the trial right now, so I don't know. I ain't got a fucking clue what's setting her off. Why she got such a hard on to killing Subaru as well? She the rule is, I think she kills everybody. We did see her attack the other people a little bit, I guess, towards the end there, but yeah. It calmed down. It calmed down. So it should be so handy if she could turn to this scorpion and help us. Because God damn, she destroyed Lie right there. But yeah, what a revelation that is at the end. I just want to look up a picture of Roy and see if there's anything that might suggest he is Reed. What is it? Roy? Is it Bath and Lycos? I don't know. Uh, I don't even know what I just typed in. 30 Alphard. That's the one. Is there anything in his appearance suggesting he's Reed? I don't think so. He's got red tips at the end of his hair. Got red tips at the end of his hair. Um, there's not much to go off, to be honest. I mean, there's not really much visually that would suggest that, except for again maybe the red tips. That maybe suggests that. What the hell? Get that? He is. He is Roy Alphard. Ow! Ow! So weird. I'm thinking it might not be like maybe it's something to do with like the memories he like. uh, Is this like the original Roy before he came in an authority, and then he turned into that version of Roy that we know? Is like a memory of Roy? I don't know. Very strange. Roy Alphard, Reed Estrella. Roy, that an anagram? Reed Estrella. No, there's no T. I was thinking that might be an anagram. Anagram of his name then. No, it almost is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching anyway. Really interesting twist at the end there. I did not see that coming at all. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you would have seen this coming, to be honest with you. Um, maybe if we read the book last episode, and maybe that's another reason why Ruriana didn't want us to read that book. But yeah, another amazing episode. The action was good. It was a nice gore. I love the little leg cut off from Subaru. I think that looked really good. Um, seeing more of this new authority as well. Again, I'm going to call it soul reading for now. I think Subaru will come up with something even more slightly cringe than what I've come up with there, knowing him. But yeah, honestly, one of my favorite scenes is actually the provocation from Lai tuning into to Rem's memories. I really like that scene as well. But yeah, just some really good action. Kind of setting up the scenario a little bit, setting up the players. I guess that makes sense why there's been no sign of Roy because he's actually been here the whole time. However, he was fighting his brother, so again, I'm going to assume this is like a memory of Roy in a way. I'm not sure that even makes sense, but like a Roy before he turned into the little rat bastard Roy that we know. How he would have like shrunk like this and like completely changed, I ain't got a goddamn clue. But yeah, maybe this was like the original Roy and is just like a time capsule of him. And this is like obviously I don't think that's his actual brother as much as they look alike. Hence why he's okay to attack him. I don't know. That's something I'm really to look forward to, but to look into, should I say? But as I said, one of my favorite scenes honestly was this here. I really quite like this, and I quite like this guy this episode. I thought he was quite charismatic. I do quite like him as annoying as he is. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section of Absolute Banger. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Let me know what your guys' theories is on the Reed Roy situation as well if you haven't read the source material. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day.